All right, I'm heading back to bed. It's 3:11 a.m. Got to work tomorrow. And I know that you out there on the internet are all worried about us and you're starving for content. So I'm just going to film as I walk along the Esplanade to show you the hardship that we're dealing with here. You know, I know there's all kinds of stuff in the media. Things are always worst case, you know? And the bottom line is it didn't rain. It was supposed to rain at 2 a.m. It didn't rain. We had a sprinkle. And it's not gonna rain. That was it. There's a chance of a passing shower. We're not gonna get significant amounts of rain. Porta potties are gonna get pumped. Everything's gonna burn. And the people that are still here and aren't freaking out are gonna have a good time. So people that are here tonight out at 3 a.m. are having a good time. They're not worried about it. So if you have someone here that you're worried about, don't worry. Things are all right. I'm just gonna walk and let you enjoy the sounds. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Google. I'm gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy. 3 a.m. Saturday. Burn night, but there's the man. Did not burn. Nothing burned tonight. So it's all gonna burn tomorrow if the weather permits. And I'm predicting that the weather will permit. I know that this is the Lakes on the Playa village. I think it's at 6:30 in Esplanade. Nothing unusual happening there. Okay, it gets a little dark over here. I'm gonna pan over this way, show you the playa. Not a lot. There's no real vehicle traffic tonight except for an occasional over-enthusiastic law enforcement who is driving their quad, kicking up lots of mud. But guess what? The event ends and they leave, and we don't. So can't wait for the event to end, to be honest. And if the stuff isn't burned before then, it'll burn eventually. For anybody that's still here, you know, this is a cool little art car over here. It's pretty quiet, really, but it is 3 a.m. It's, to be honest, it's, you know, pretty quiet in the city normally. around this time. If you wanted to, normally, if the yard cars were running, they would all be parked way out in the deep playa, and people that want to dance would be out there dancing, and that's where all the cops would be. But today none of that's happening, so there are a few camps along the Esplanade that are still having fun, and there's some cops as well that are patrolling. They're pretty easy to spot, to be honest. But you know, a lot of people aren't looking for cops. But if you realize that they're here, they stick out. They think they're so clever. It's pretty funny. Like to play along, just waste their time. It's kind of like getting a telemarketer call. You can either hang up right away, or you can just act like you're being fooled by their pitch. Play along and waste their time. And that's always a fun game that you can do with the undercovers here. It's always more fun to make them, you can see it in their eyes when they think they might be onto you. Like, oh, we got one here. But really, you got them. So you just keep them in conversation and act like you're going to give them what they are asking for. You never do. And then eventually they figure it out. So that's always fun. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure where I am. It's like this is really dark over here. I don't think I've gotten this. Yeah, they didn't light the lamp lighters can go out tonight because of the quagmire. Things dried out pretty well. I'm able to walk fairly easily now with the playa drying out. So my prediction is that they will have the porta potties pumped out tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna let people leave yet because that'll be too much traffic, but they will be able to have some essential services coming here, is my prediction. But that being said, I'll let you know that I don't know what, I don't have any information other than my own boots on the ground and remembering what it was like before the event started and the rain that we had then. They did have portos pumping out the next day, and I'd say the playa is drier already than it was then. So I mean, there's spots like this where it's muck, but here, mucky. Kind of hard to get an image of the squish because the camera is blocking my headlamp. Creates a shadow over my boots. Worry about the sounds though. Squish. I hear some people like that. Squishy. So there you go. We're giving you the squish. And I got my cup jangling on my belt. You got all kinds of sounds. Yeah, this is center camp right here, and as you can see, it's completely dark because it got flooded. Yep, so this is not the Burning Man that anyone necessarily thought that they would experience, but who knows? Maybe the last Burning Man of this scope that's allowed to happen out here, depending on how the Exodus goes tomorrow. This is great. If you're wearing muck boots, you want to walk in the muckiest stuff you can because it washes off playa. And it's when you walk out that it gets really sticky. It starts to stick to your boots and make them really heavy. But this is kind of like more like Burning Man used to be before the crowds, and so for people who have been coming out here for a long time, those pants are actually from my headlamp reflecting off, which is red, so they look red. Okay, so here we are. This is 5:30 entrance through Rod Road, I think, basically. And so I'm walking off the Esplanade towards towards 5:30. This isn't quite 5:30. This is probably like 5. This might be 5:45. Say goodnight to the playa. That's the radio station, BMIR 94.5. You can catch them online if you look it up. You can catch them streaming. You can listen to the same thing we're listening to right now. And then even when the event is not happening, BMIR has a streaming presence, I believe, if you're into that kind of thing. A little further off Esplanade, and there's less things going on, but a lot of neighborhoods, have a few places that people are enjoying themselves. It's not what they had in mind when they signed up for this thing, but we're here. It's still unique. It's still amazing. This water is going to dry up. Because it stopped raining. Oh, I guess I am at 5:30. Okay, well, like an idiot, I walked further than I need to. Ooh, oh, that was a big bump. All right. Well, folks, I could walk the rest of the way with you, but I'm running out of lights and interesting things to show up in the video, so still got the squish, but let me pan around, give you one last look at the man as I go to bed. Sunday morning, Burning Man 2023. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and come to Burning Man wherever it's held next year. Maybe it'll be held in the parking lot near you. Love you, thanks for watching my video, and I wish you were here. It's not as bad as media makes it sound. Things are good. So if you have people here that you love, don't worry about them, they're having the time of their life. Good night.